Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a Pond's review. Now I picked up two from the line. This is the dry skin cream and this is the Pond's cold cream cleanser. It's a makeup remover and a moisturizing deep cleanser. Now this is the one that apparently Kylie Jenner uses. I saw it on her Snapchat once and apparently it's her favorite cold cream, so I thought I would do reviews and a demo. I'm not sure if she uses this one or not as well. I just personally picked it up because it says dry skin cream and I was in desperate need of a new moisturizer that worked well with really super dry skin and actually hydrated it and moisturized it. I've had so many moisturizers that are apparently supposed to be for dry skin, but my skin just drinks it up right away and it doesn't do anything. I still get like flakes of like dry skin right around my nose. So I wanted to try that one, and then I picked this one up as well because I just thought it was cool. It's like a cream version, like it's a moisturizer. It looks like a moisturizer. It's like a cream consistency of a makeup remover, and I thought that was really cool. So Pond's, just to give you a bit of a background, has been around for a very long time. This stuff is so old, like my grandma used it or uses it, so did my mom at one point. Like this stuff is very old and original. This is just kind of like one of the most original companies on the market today. This is one of the most original skincare brands that you can get. You know, I thought I'd try it out because sometimes what's been done for years is usually the best way to go. So most likely the reason why you clicked on this video is you probably wanted to see this one first, this review first. So we'll go with this one first. This is the cold cream cleanser, the one that Kylie apparently uses. Apparently her favorite, so I decided to try it out. Now I will show a little demo of this throughout the video. So on to the review. So okay, we'll go with packaging first. It comes in this little pot. It's the exact same as the dry skin cream. It comes in this little pot, which is quite different from, you know, cleansers and makeup removers that you normally go for, especially modern. That's not usually like this. So with cleansers, you don't typically see these kinds anymore. Normally see, you know, gel-based ones, foam-based, or even makeup remover wipes, or you'll find water-based cleansers such as Bioderma. So my first impressions were like, wow, I don't really like the packaging because it's not a, you know, it's not something like this where you squeeze out, there's no tube, you just kind of have to go in with your fingers and then put it on your face that way. So it's a little interesting. I found that kind of weird, but at the same time, like, I understand why they keep it that way because, you know, this is such an old brand, an old company, and I see it. It's very retro. I see what they did there. It's very retro. So that is probably a con. You might not like that. I definitely wouldn't say this is good for traveling. If you travel a lot, you might not like this, but I think it's good for home. So I don't really mean to do a comparison because these are obviously two very different products. This being water-based, this being cream-based, obviously very different. However, I have noticed, you know, this stuff has been known to be very, very good. It's very, I'd say it's pretty expensive. And then you have this where these are very inexpensive. And I just find that this stuff really does a good job of taking your makeup off. When I'm wearing makeup, I always wear waterproof mascara just because I have very straight lashes, and waterproof mascara has been known to hold a curl much better than regular mascara, so that is why I use it. I use it all the time. And if you've ever worn waterproof mascara, you'll know that that is so hard to get off. It's so difficult. You have to just rub and scrub your eyes, and that's not good either. I find that even when I use this, I literally can't even, like, this water-based stuff doesn't really take it off. I find that I have to really scrub. And for a while I was using oil-based makeup remover to take it off, but I still found that I had to scrub a lot. I was actually using olive oil and I still had to scrub a lot, which is really weird. It was breaking it down, but it wasn't doing it fast enough or as easy as I wanted it to be. And then I tried this. This is amazing. I think if you have really tough makeup that just does not come off, this is the product to go for. You have to try it out. Especially if you wear waterproof mascara like I do, you'll want this. This is your best friend. It comes off so easily. You don't have like little bits on the bottom. You don't have raccoon eyes. It actually gets rid of product 100%. And if you are a waterproof mascara wearer like I am, you'll know that it's very hard to get it like 100% off. There's always like a tiny little black line or just little particles of mascara left over. I find that this stuff actually takes it off, so I was really impressed. And that was first impressions. It did that right away. I used both of these for about a month, so I think now it's a fair time to review them. But yeah, I really liked it. The only con, I guess, is the packaging. It's kind of not the best, but I do see why they go that way. Like, it's very retro. I like it. I don't know. Okay, now for the smell, the scent of it. It does have a scent. It is pretty strong. It's very, retro-y. I don't know, it's not too floral actually. It's more like, it kind of smells like a like baby product, like baby powder, mixed with like your grandma's products or something. Kind of something that you would find in your grandmother's vanity. That's, I think, exactly the right way to define the smell. It just smells clean smelling, kind of almost baby powdery. It just reminds me of my grandma, so I like it. It's very old-fashioned, it's very retro, so if you think you might like that. Also, you know what you can do really is just open it in the store because it doesn't have a little plastic lid on it. It just comes like that. So you have to be careful. Just always open it just in case like someone's put their finger in it. But if you're careful and you don't put your finger in it, you can just smell it in the store and see, because yeah. For cleansers, I normally like to have clarifying or something that has like beads in it for exfoliating because I do have dry skin. This is very like soft moisture. I feel like if you have very sensitive skin, this would be really good. I have sensitive skin too and I like it, but it's not like, don't expect it to be like exfoliating or anything like that. It's very like gentle moisturizing. So if you have dry skin, this is probably a good one for you. The makeup remover, like I said before, that part is fantastic. It's weird but also cool that a cream, like you put the cream on your face, it looks exactly like a moisturizer. Like you're putting moisturizer on your face full of makeup. You're like rubbing it in and it suddenly just all comes off. So basically the directions, and this is what I've done and it works. So it says apply gently to the skin, wipe with wet cloth, and rinse if desired. I apply it kind of like in a rubbing motion and then take a cold or lukewarm wet cloth and then I just kind of rub it off, and then I'll repeat that again. I'll just put more water on the cloth, rinse out the makeup that's on it, and then go over it again, and that really does the trick. I really, really like this. Oh, also, I have to say that since there is scent in here, some people might think, oh, well, I can't have that, my skin is way too sensitive. I have really sensitive skin, especially when it comes to my face. I can't usually have scented face moisturizers, but this one is fine. So, I mean, try it out. It's only, I think I got it for $3.99. I think it's regular $7 in Canada. It's definitely cheaper in the States, probably like $4 or $5. And they seem to always be on sale, so good price. And I can definitely see why this is one of Kylie Jenner's favorite cold creams. I feel like these two are like the #1 example of how the original is usually sometimes the best thing. Have you ever heard that quote or line, I guess? Going back to the original is sometimes the best way to go. Okay, so now on to the dry skin cream. So if you have dry skin, this portion of the video will probably be for you. You'll definitely want to listen to what I have to say for this one. I have extremely dry skin, not just in the fall and winter, but also in the spring and the summer, which is really weird. But anyway, I was done a different kind of moisturizer. I was using an Olay moisturizer, and that one was really good for a while. I really like it. It makes your skin feel like a baby's bottom, which is amazing. It makes it so soft, but I guess I was using it too much and my skin got used to it, and all of a sudden it just like stopped working for me. So I was done that and I was like, okay, I need to find a really good moisturizer because my skin was so dry, like it wasn't working, and my skin was so dry to the point where there was like flakes of dry skin on my face and nothing would get rid of it, not even an exfoliator, nothing. Yeah, like I have very, very dry skin. It's awful. So, you know, these were on sale one day and I decided, hey, I've heard this stuff is really good. Pond's, you know, everyone talks about it. I know it was an old brand. My mom was there with me at the time and she's like, oh yeah, like I used to use that. And then I know that Kylie Jenner used this. So I was like, well, then they must be good because she can afford like $200 skincare and she's buying like $4 skincare. So they must be good. So we'll try them out. They were on sale for $3.99. So I was like, why not? Let's just do it. So I immediately got home and I tried it because my skin was that dry. I was like, I can't. And I tried it and it's amazing. If you have normal skin, this will be too greasy for you. Let me just say that. You have to have very dry skin or else it'll be like almost too greasy. If you have normal skin, maybe in the winter and it does get dry, this might be okay, but definitely not in the spring and summer. This is definitely for those who have like extremely dry skin. So yeah, this stuff, it kind of makes your face look like a grease ball if you accidentally put too much. But I kind of like that because if you have really dry skin like I do, you'll understand what I'm saying. Like like that's okay. I can look like a grease ball. I can have a greasy face. That's fine. I love it. Again, the packaging, not the best. Kind of annoying when you start to get down farther. It wasn't too bad in the beginning, but now I'm starting to get farther down the bottle and it's kind of getting annoying. So yeah, packaging not great. This might like be it for some people, that you like might decide right now you're not going to try it just because of the packaging, but I decided to give it a try. I'm not a huge like, I don't really care about packaging unless it's like something really expensive. Again, the smell is, I think it's slightly different. Let's see. Yeah, this one is more like fresh baby powder, baby product kind of smell, and this one is a lot more floral, but it's still not even that bad. It's kind of like fresh and floral. It kind of smells like spring, basically. So again, kind of something that you would find in your grandmother's bathroom. Again, you can just open it in the store. Don't touch it. Don't touch inside of there, but just kind of smell it and put it back. So yeah, like I said, there's pros and cons. The con is definitely the packaging. It would not be a really great travel product, but I think for at home it's fine. It's great. It does the job. It's really, really good. Another con actually I'd say is that it's very easy to go overboard because it's not like a squeeze bottle. You have to put your, you have to dip your hand in there or your fingers in there and then rub it on your face, and that can be very easily overdone. But what I do with the excess product, I just kind of bring it down on my neck. You're supposed to moisturize your neck anyway. I just kind of bring it down, sometimes put it on my skin. That can get annoying. It's kind of like a waste, I feel like, sometimes when I accidentally go overboard, but I mean, it's cheap, so it's okay, and I feel like it will last a long time. It is a pretty big container, I'd say. This is definitely not for someone with oily skin, or even if you have very dry skin like I do, you will love this. This is your savior. This saved my skin so much. I wish I could show you before and after pictures. Honestly, I didn't even want to take pictures of how bad my skin was around. Like, my nose area was so dry and nothing was helping, and this saved it. It's really great. It's amazing. And for being so cheap, I said this before, but this is the prime example of going back to the original, There's so many different fancy products out there that are new and modern, and those are great, but sometimes it's the old stuff that works, and this is a prime example. So I'd say try it out if you have dry skin. They do have one for oily skin. It's in a pink or like red packaging instead, so if you can find that, give that a try. They're very inexpensive, so I'd say just try it, honestly, and then see what you think about it. But yeah, I really like it. That's basically the conclusion. Is I definitely give these like a 5 out of 5 stars. I'm not kidding. It's just crazy. I love, woo! I mean, I'm not an expert on skincare, I haven't tried everything, but I've tried a few like lower end and then high end. Like I'd say this is pretty high end, and I really like this stuff. And it's great, you can find it everywhere and it's really inexpensive. So yeah, overall, I really love these products both. If you wanted to try both of them, amazing together. If you wanted to try one or the other, still great. Definitely a 5 out of 5 for me. So that is it. Thank you for watching. I hope that this was helpful. I'm sure I forgot to say something, so yeah, if you have any questions, leave them down below and I will try my best to answer them. And yeah, that is it. So I hope that you have an amazing day and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Oh, and hey, before you go, make sure to check out my latest video. You can click the little box right there on the end slate. Please remember to like and subscribe if you found this video helpful or enjoyed it. And as always, the links to my social media pages will be linked down below in the info bar.